Well, good morning. I guess I'm recording. Me and Piper are hanging out in Darby, Montana. We're at Como Lake, and I'm watching the tour before I go for a mountain bike ride. Hi, Steve Perino. Why don't you come along and I'll ride a lap around the lake, see what happens. All right, folks, you can see that I am headed for some trouble here on this ride. We were, this lap around the lake is supposed to be about 10 miles. I've never seen any of it. I didn't know what any of it looked like. I didn't look up any trail data. I just went for it. And stupid me, I saw that the KOM for the south side of the trail didn't look like it was that fast, and I thought, I'm gonna go for it. So yeah, I was going for it, because I'm an idiot. And I ran into some trouble because I pedal struck. And when the accident actually happened, which is coming up right here, I'd already pedal struck a couple times. So here it comes. Where is it? I don't know. There's lots of rocks on this trail. There were lots of boulders. There was lots of rock hopping and moving around, and I felt like I was moving pretty good. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm doing just fine. I think I'm on track. I didn't have live segment up or anything. I'm just going for it. But here's what happens. Okay, yeah, sorry, I cussed. I struck my inside pedal and it threw me straight to the ground. Luckily, I didn't hit another rock. I just hit the turf. Took all the skin off my knee. I bruised my shoulder a bit. I really didn't get injured. I just took off some skin, but I was a little spooked. I jumped on my bike again, started riding again, realized my chain had come off because I hit that hard. Put my chain back on. You know what's funny is even with the crash and putting my chain back on and walking across some log bridge, I still took second on the segment overall, which means all that means is not that many people have done the segment. I'm I don't know, 120 people have done the segment, so not a whole lot. Okay, so here's my question. Okay, the rest of this trail was beautiful. It really was quite fun. Just a lot of rock hopping. Here's me walking across the log bridge. How do you guys avoid pedal strikes? On my mountain bike, I realize it's a thing. I'm very cognizant of it. I've raced mountain bikes for years, and I still pedal strike occasionally, and I watch for it. I watch for rocks. I make sure I change my cadence if I think I'm gonna see a rock that's hitting. And sometimes you're just on trails where you just don't see the rocks. The rocks are hidden a little bit, and you still just freaking nail something. Sometimes it just throws you off a little bit, and sometimes it bucks you off the bike like that one did. There was a little waterfall that crossed over this stream at the head of this lake. Look at that, Lake Como. It's not Lake Como, it's Como Lake. Lake Como is in Italy, I believe, and this is Como Lake. And here, right here, I spooked a deer. Look up ahead. Oh, there's a deer running down the trail up ahead of me. Hello, deer. His fawn had just gone right before that, so pretty gorgeous views. There were some hikers on here. Everybody was really respectful. I was still I wasn't mad or upset. I was just embarrassed. Okay, I freaking crashed again. Why did I crash again? How do you avoid the pedal strikes? Do I get shorter cranks? I think I have 170s on this mountain bike, and I don't know if that's long for a mountain bike or if it's just what came with it and it's what I've ridden. I don't even know what the length is. I didn't even look, but do you run shorter cranks on the mountain bike to try to help avoid pedal strikes? Do you just not go? So it only happens when I'm really getting after it. I'm really trying to ride fast, but that's what racing's all about, right? Trying to ride fast. And so I don't know which way around it is. So somebody please make some comments, give me some ideas how to avoid it. How are you better at it? Or is it something we all just suffer with and we all just kind of have problems with it sometimes? I'm not sure. So I guess we'll go with that. The rest of this ride was just fine. The north side of the lake wasn't nearly as technical as the south side of the lake. And a lot more people had done it. You can see I'm still ripping down this trail with quite a bit of speed. And then it turned to pavement. like the last half mile of the trail was actually paved, which was fantastic. There wasn't a person on it, so I ripped it pretty fast because I'm an idiot and that's what I do. So had a great time here in Darby, Montana. Do you know what Darby, Montana is famous for? It is where the John Dutton Yellowstone Ranch is. Like the actual ranch is in Darby, Montana. And we actually drove by. You can see there's the little Y, the Yellowstone Ranch. Yeah, we didn't go in. You can't go past the gate unless you get an actual tour. I'm not paying for that crap. I just took a picture of the Y and then headed on. This ride ended up being like 10 miles. My computer stopped somewhere and I missed 2 miles of it, but gorgeous day, gorgeous ride. Then we drove up to Canada, and now you're going to see some Canada stuff coming on. Hey, thanks for watching.